Guys, what is up? So this has never happened before on the channel. 3 videos in 3 weeks, staying true to my word, trying to hit 1 video every week. So let's get into this video. As many of you guys know, I'm an independent filmmaker with not much resources, and basically I'm just a one-man team. That's where my camera comes in. The Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. It's a mouthful, but it's one hell of a camera, and I want to tell you guys about it and tell you my experience with it over the past 3 or 4 months or so. I got it a little bit late, 3 or 4 months ago, like I said. I came from a Lumix G7S before that, and before that it was a Sony A7S II. Both great cameras, but I was always frustrated with the image quality that those cameras gave. They weren't consistent enough for me because I am so run and gun. I need to know I can rely on my camera, and whatever I put it through, it's gonna come out the same way each time because, you know, I don't have much prep time on all my projects, and I don't have people helping me. It's just myself, like I said. So those cameras just weren't consistent enough. There was grain in times where there shouldn't be, and there was banding in the sky, and I don't know, it just didn't look as good as I wanted it to, and just generally, I didn't feel like that was always my fault. So that's where this camera comes in. It's just always so clean. You know, I can live with some grain. I can hide it in the shadows. I can get it out of the grade. But when there's banding in the sky, there's not much that personally at my skill level I can do about that. It's just gonna be there, and it's gonna look amateurish, and it's gonna make my footage look bad when, like I said, it's not my fault. So a lot of people will talk about the Blackmagic and say that it's not great for YouTubers or people like me who are just a one-man crew because you have to, you know, add a lot to the camera to make it a full-fledged cinema camera. But personally, I see that as a good thing. Is I have everything that I need on this camera to operate it myself. The camera comes with a short battery life, but I didn't mess with that at all. Like, I knew it when I bought it, so what I did was I bought an external battery, a V-mount battery, and now I can run this camera for 6-7 hours. I've literally never run out of battery on a shoot, and that just adds to me being able to rely on this camera. The camera is out of the way. I can just focus on myself and telling the story that I want to tell. So when it comes to putting a lot of tools, a monitor, a lens support, external battery, all these things, I see that as a positive thing where now I don't have to worry about it. So that's my opinion on that. So now we got to talk about my absolute favorite part of this camera, something that I can't even believe I have access to at this point. At $1,300 and a few $100s for accessories, the barrier to raw video is no longer there, or it's at a very low level. I remember when I was in high school, people were taking Canon 5D Mark IIs and hacking them in a way I don't understand to get like raw video, but it wasn't real raw, and it wasn't practical, it wasn't usable. And this camera was a pipe dream at the time, and that was like 10 years ago, maybe not even that, when I was looking at that footage. So to see that we've come this far, and again at this price point I'm able to use this, the barrier to make high quality movies and short films and music videos that look like Hollywood level or damn close it's amazing. That's kind of what I've always been about, is making my stuff look as close to Hollywood cinema as I can, and this camera allows me to do that, which I'm eternally grateful for, because like you guys, I have big dreams in this industry. I have high standards for myself that I want to keep to, and again, this camera doesn't get in my way. So that's my thoughts on this camera. This is my opinions, this is my footage. Decide for yourself now. Subscribe, like, do all that stuff, and I will get you guys more content soon. Peace.